Today I'm gonna do my nails. Well, one hand, and I am using peel off base coat, but it doesn't matter. I'm using the Gems acrylic system. I've got Melody monomer, which is a medium setting monomer. I've got a Precious Pink, which is a clear with a hint of pink, Crystal Clear, Pinky Pink, and Angel White. That's what I'm using in today's set. I'm also using this Frosty Morning Glitter from my website. Stunning! Absolutely beautiful. I use it a couple of different ways. And also the Pro Stiletto tips. Ignore the red splodge on the box, that was Oliver. The blue opal nail art crystals from Alina Crystals. That's a pack of 1400. And also the crystal moonlight ones. It's hard to show you in the dish, but they go blue clear, sort of shimmery. So I've put my tips on. I do have a peel off base coat on as well. As you can see, they're beautiful. I'm going to use my Alina Acrylic Wand. This is a size 10. I use it, that's just all I use now, is my size 10 acrylic wand. I do have some still in stock, but it's very, very low. And we're going to go straight in with a full nail of Angel White. Now, this is the first time I've used Gemma's system on a set of nails. So I've swatched it on little pop sticks, and that's that. And usually I would say, I'd have to say like, oh, I'm just getting used to this system, don't quite know the ratio, but for whatever reason I just sank straight into it with this system. It just felt very, very natural and it worked for me. So I didn't have to get used to it. I didn't feel weird using it. It felt very, very comfortable and easy to use for me. So that was really nice. I'm going to do a kind of whitewash on this nail. And I tried a couple of things with the Frosty Morning Glitter. Now, to be fair, the Frosty Morning Glitter works at its best when you sugar it or rub it into like the sticky layer of gel, or sugar it on your top coat on your acrylics or whatever. But I wanted to try and put it inside and encapsulate it to see what it looked like with the white. Now, I know it's a clear with just a shimmer, so it's not got its own colour. So it could very well get lost, and it does a little bit, but also in certain lights it just peeps through, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something that was, I didn't want like crazy bright colours. I really wanted something frosty and sweet and beautiful and pretty and damn long. All right, so once I'm happy with this, just making sure I'm keeping things neat and tidy. It's been so long since I've done a set of acrylics on me. How long? I don't even know. Anyway, I've picked up some of the Crystal Clear and a little bit of the Frosty Morning Glitter. So as you can see, it's a very, very, very clear, shimmery glitter. So it doesn't announce itself. It's not like, wow, I'm here, like the red or greens or anything like that. But you'll see later on, when you sugar it, it's like it comes into its own. It just looks absolutely outstanding. So there's a little bit there, and you can see it's just given a little bit of shimmer to the white. And then I patted a bit on top as well, just to see what it did. I was literally playing with it. And again, it does that really cute shimmery look, which I love. And I do encapsulate this with clear acrylic when I finished. So I'm going in with a nice big bead of Crystal Clear. I may only use a size 10 brush, but you can still get a good sized bead with it. I don't like using a massive brush. I've got such small nail beds, I would end up like acrylicing my whole thumb. I got tiny. These tips on here are actually a size 5, and I still have to reshape them, and for me, reshape them and cut them and stuff. I've got tiny, tiny hands. So I'm going to encapsulate it, build up the structure and do all that good stuff. Okie dokie, now this is going to be an ombre now, Baby Boomer French fade. It's a pink and white fade, and I'm going in first with Angel White. So I'm just going to pop that there. As you can see, like, I find the system really easy to control, to work with. I work medium wet, this is medium wet, it just works for me. The white is not sticky and it's not chalky. So some whites can be really annoyingly sticky. And I've generally, as a rule, hated working with white acrylic and black acrylic, but this is very pleasant to work with. It's not chalky, it's not sticky, it's just it's just right, that's all. It's just nice. I am going to pat some of the glitter into it, and I know it's clear, so it won't really do much, but I don't know, I just had to do it. I thought, well, if it does something, it'll look nice, but to be honest, it gets a bit lost under the ombre. But I thought I'll keep it in anyway, because you can see how pretty it is, because it is absolutely beautiful. Just patty pat pat pat, and then we'll let it all set up before I go in. And I'm going to do the same on the ring finger as well. Here we are. So this is the ring finger, and I'm going to do exactly the same on this one. So also the pinky finger is going to be solid white, and the middle finger is going to be the same as the thumb, the white with some of the glitter on it. Now I'm just quickly doing a really thin layer of crystal clear to encapsulate the glitter before I do the ombre, otherwise it's just not going to flow when I drag the bead down, and it will get all caught up in the glitter fragments and it won't look very nice. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of clear on there, just walk it down the nail. I just need to make sure that bead of acrylic covers the glitter. Remember, if it ain't matte, it ain't capped. So let it set up a bit. I'll encapsulate this middle one quickly and change the camera angle. I'm a pro. So I'm just going to take a big old bead. I'm going to tilt my brush and tuck it in. Use the tip to tuck at the cuticle, and then start walking that bead down. It's a big old bead for a little brush, isn't it? Holds that monomer really well. Obviously I'll just keep smoothing the acrylic through the nail until I'm happy with that structure. So I'm now using Pinky Pink, and we're going to ombre. So I've just placed the bead, I've tucked it in at the sides, making sure my brush isn't too wet because I don't want to flood that bead with all the monomer. And I'm just going to literally take the top of that bead and smooth it down. I'm using the underneath of my brush, that's what allows it to kind of smooth. If you use the top of your brush, you're just going to drag it. So pat and smooth. It's really easy to ombre, really easy to blend, really beautiful to work with. And then I'll just pop a little cuticle bead on, and we'll move on to the next nail. Tuck that in, tuck it around at the cuticle and feather it down. And just do that all the way around, tip to tuck, and then feather it down. I'm just making sure I'm happy with the blend and that the product's not going anywhere it shouldn't do. And I've done exactly the same on the ring finger. So now I'm going to use Precious Pink. Precious Pink is clear with the tiniest hint of pink, but it is fabulous for ombres or smile lines. So with an ombre, it will soften the blend area and it will just make the whole thing blend seamlessly. You won't notice so much that there's a slightly clear pink on there, it just does something to it. It's like a magic wand. And when you're building up your nail bed, obviously you use quite a lot of nude acrylic. If you build the basis of your nail bed with nude acrylic and then add your structure of your nail bed in your smile line area with something like precious pink, what it does is gives a different sheen to the nude and it looks less plasticky and fake. I've seen it done, it looked beautiful, but I've never actually had a colour like this. Isn't that strange? So it's my choice, I've just never bought one. And now I've got one and I'm like, oh, game changer, hello. So whatever system you use, get yourself a clear with a hint of pink. Oh, it's pretty much clear, but it's just slightly, oh, perfect. Same on this now, just going to do the same, build up the last bit of structure and just feather it through that blend. Make sure the nails are all nice and neat.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything.
Okay, we're fresh off the file. Oh yes, and ready to bling. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that bling. So I'm going to make a sort of snowflake thing. I was inspired when I saw the collaboration between Natalie Mugridge and Scarlett Center, and they'd done snowflakes with crystals. So I thought, oh, I'll try to do that on my nail. Not remembering that my nails are tiny and curved. And, you know, when you do it on a nice big tip, it's flatter and wider. So it doesn't look as good, but it's so sparkly and so shiny that I just love it. I don't care. I absolutely love it. So as I showed you in the beginning, I'm using Crystal Moonlight, which is clear and then blue shimmer. It's beautiful. And I'm using the blue opals. They're all available on the website. I'll put the link and everything in the description box. And I'm just going around and I've done the centerpiece slightly bigger. Then I'm going with slightly smaller and alternating colours, so blue, crystal moonlight, blue, crystal moonlight. And then we'll do the branches coming off. I don't show you every painstaking second because you would be really, really bored. But you'll get the gist of it. I'll show you kind of like the most important bits that you need to know, because I don't want you to get bored. I want you to stay, don't run away. So I'm going to go blue all around the edges where it's had the blue crystal moonlight, and then we'll go crystal moonlight out to the very tip of the snowflake. But as you can see, there's just not a lot of space on my little nails. I could have done it all with like SS4s and SS3s, but it's been a long day. I think I'd end up cross-eyed trying to do that. They're so tiny. As it is, since I've been working in the retail environment with crystals, I've had to start wearing glasses. So I've never been short-sighted in my life, and now I'm in glasses 90% of the time. So there we go, I'm just doing the top branches. So I'm going down in diameter of crystal. And we'll do that all the way around, as much as I can fit in anyway. It's all going to be pretty much the same. And then what I did was, once it was nice and set, I went in with a tiny, tiny bit of builder gel on my brush and put it all in between the crystals and added some of the annoying little caviar beads that look so beautiful but really drive me mad. I hate doing them, but I love the way they look. They look so good. Oh yeah, apologies for the bit of squiggle of pen on my hand, but I'm working all day and I was in the office looking for a pen and I scribbled it on my hand and I forgot I'd done that. It was literally just before I'd filmed. I was like, oh dear, sorry. Okay, so onto the thumb quickly. So I finished off the crystal snowflake, but I'm jumping a bit here, but I'm showing you the thumb. So you can see that glitter underneath the clear cap layer, but it's a very subtle shimmer. And every now and again, you'll also get a little hint of blue glistening through. But I wanted a bit more. I was like, no, I need more. So I decided to sugar it. So I've got Tina Top from Gems Nail Systems, and I'm going to sprinkle over Frosty Morning Glitter. And this is where it comes into its element. This is where it is like perfect. Check it out. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll do a double cure so that it can penetrate. And look, so pretty. See the crystal snowflakes finished. I'm going to do the same on the pinky finger with the sugaring. That was a big bang and I don't know where it came from. So sugar the pinky. I love this. I love it so, so much. I'm a little bit obsessed. Doop, 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 doop. Stick it in the lamp for a cure, and then I also just did a little cuff of crystals on the ombre nails just to tie them in with that beautiful blingy nail. And I feel like that was when I was ready. So I'm going back in with Tina Top's, a beautiful top coat, super, super shiny. And I'm going to tuck it around the edge of the crystals, not over the top of them, unless you're making berries. And we'll just flow through that whole nail. I can safely say I will definitely be buying more of Gems Acrylic. It's a beautiful system. The monomer is not too stinky, and it's lovely to work with and soft to file. It's perfect for me. It's right up my street. So yeah, I'm really, really, really happy. And I really hope you've liked this video too. I'll show you the end result of the nails, but I am in love. I wish I didn't wear a peel-off base coat because I want to wear them forever. I love them so, so much. And if you'll stay until the end, thank you. Thank you for watching. Here is the final reveal. Check out the links in the description box for everything you need, and I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye!